Hey, welcome to the TVB channel, and today we'll be taking a look at the blue hybrid deck that I brought to my locals last weekend. The previous game with Leopardmon did not provide the opportunity for the deck to be properly showcased, and I hope this game will serve that purpose better. We'll be going against the red hybrid deck that runs just the Kaisergreymon without the Ancient Greymon package. So without further ado, let's dive right into the game itself as the left player, the blue player, actually goes for the Devis turn 1, passing back 3 memories to the red player ready. As he does push out the Monochromon, and then going for the Takuya Tamer himself and going for the Flamemon, allowing to search the top 4. He does pick up the Flamemon with the piercing ability there, so that's very nice. Now the rookie will be pushed out here, and Devis actually moved up already, evolving to the Chapmon to take out the Digisource from the Monochromon. Then evolving to the BO3 for 1 cost only, very balanced ability. Now we'll be evolving to the Leopardmon for 4 costs, pulling out the Chapmon from the Digisource. And thanks to the Digitama skill, is able to gain 1 memory, making it just a 3 cost evolution, which is very nice. So just a brief introduction to what this blue hybrid deck aims to achieve is basically to just throw bodies at your opponent's security. Thanks to the Leopardmon ability, you do give your hybrid Digimons the jamming ability, and you're able to swing your security or your opponent's security very safely, and then your opponent will have to deal with it eventually. But thanks to that freeze effect that the blue deck have in the form of the Howling Memory Boost and the freeze effects of the hybrid Digimons, you're actually able to make sure your opponent does choke very nicely and then dealing lethal in the meantime for the blue deck. Now we do see how the situation has unfolded here with the blue dual tamer being hit from the security and the Pokemon being hardcore from the red player. Now thanks to that Pokemon hardcore, the dual tamer does give you 2 memory at the start of the turn, which we do so now. Then going for the Howling Memory Boost to actually make sure that the blocker can't block. And then the level 4 hybrid will be able to swing at the security here, combining with the dual tamer to take out the Digisource again. And we do hit into an Atomic Inferno here, which is very sick because now all the Digimons have 2 security attack for no reason, and it might be very hurtful for blue because blue don't really do too well when they are from behind. But we do see the level 4 hybrid Digimon to make sure that the Pokemon can't swing. So basically the red field only have the nursery Digimon, which blue always have an issue to deal with. They have 2 security, but we do see a Takuya being moved up here, then evolving to the Burning Greymon for basically 3 cost thanks to that Pokemon. Now he's able to swing with 2 security with their 2 Digimons out of nowhere, which the blue player can't really deal with. So there's 2 security check there with an extra 2k DP from the Takuya Digisource, but does die thanks to that Leopardmon in the security. Now we do see the Flamemon dealing 2 damage as well, but we do hit into an Absolute Blast here, which I'll be targeting the blocker for the next turn because I do want to deal damage back. But it might be a misplay though because the Flamemon has effectively dealt 2 damage out of nowhere, and it might be a better play to just Absolute Blast that Flamemon instead of the blocker. Now we do start the turn off with 4 memory here, but 0 security to our name, so this game is actually quite dangerous because he does have Takuya on his side of the field and he can evolve into a Kaisergreymon with Blitz in his next turn. But currently he does have only 4 hybrid Digimons on his side of the drop zone, so we are trying to play safe here by not hitting into the security now. Although it might be wise to just start dealing damage here, but if we were to accidentally hit a hybrid Digimon into the drop zone there, he can just evolve to a Kaisergreymon. Now we are not forgetting that he can evolve to a Burning Greymon or Agumon here anyway, so but he does have the Atomic Blaster to actually kill off 2 Digimons on his side of the field, and I must say that hurts a lot, especially in the tempo of the game, because as of now I don't think I have any more Digimons or rather plays to make, as I do go for the Devis to hopefully search for something from the top 3. And we revealed 2 hybrid Digimons and a rookie here, but we're picking up the hybrid Digimon because it can freeze the Digimons and it might be coming very useful. And we do use the Howling Memory Boost to push us to 4 memory here. Then pushing out the Dual Tamer to actually evolve to the hybrid Digimon here, but unfortunately it will not be activating the freeze effect because you do require Tommy or hybrid in the Digisource. But we do evolve into the Beowulfmon here to bounce actually the the Pokemon to his hand and dealing 1 damage. And we do actually hit into a Kaisergreymon here, so actually at this point of time it's almost game over, and we can see as I just commit all my Digimons at the security there, but that Leopardmon, man, not allowing the Leomon to die, it hurts a lot for the player. And we do see the Kaisergreymon being revealed here, and this is game over as we do move on to game 2 with the blue player going first, hatching to Leopardmon and evolving to the Psychomon. Now we start the turn off with the turn 1 Pokemon, which is a very powerful play if you ask me, but we are not hitting the Tamers, gaining the full benefit of the Pokemon. Now we do pass the turn to 3 memory to the red player here, and now he does hatch and evolving to the Flamemon here. And then calling the Flamemon to actually look at the top 4. picking up that Burning Greymon, which is very useful in killing off that Pokemon if he does wish so, which he does evolve it into, and then killing off that Pokemon, and the Pokemon is dead. And in a hybrid matchup, you do really want to kill the Pokemon always because that Pokemon does so much. If you guys haven't seen the Leopardmon gameplay, which I posted earlier this week, do check it out, as you can actually see why Pokemon is so good, because it extends the play of the hybrid player. Now we do see the Leopardmon being evolved here, which does have 11k and 2 security checks, hitting to the security, but hitting to a Tommy first one, and a Matt Ishida. Man, this game is where my luck actually has definitely improved, because we do have 3 tamers on my side of the field already, but the Flame will actually be swinging security, putting us to 2 security already. Man, there's a very scary security count to be against Red because of how damaging that the deck can provide. And we do hatch Digitama here, swinging the Psychomon to just draw one with the Upamon skill, which is very necessary, but it does die to the Kaisergreymon in the security. Now we're pushing out the Tommy here, evolving to the Chatmon. Now the Tommy inherit ability is definitely very nice, but we do evolve to the Beowulfmon first here, evolving to the Betamon afterwards. Now we'll actually be swinging the Rookie here, and I must say it's a misplay because you do want to swing with the Beowulfmon to actually activate a Tommy inherit ability first, because in the case whereby I do hit into Automatic Blaster, it will be a disaster. So I was very lucky to actually swing the Beowulfmon and not dying, and then evolving to Leopardmon to actually push out that Chatmon to actually basically do the same play which I did in the first game. Now the Digimon will be hatched here, evolving to the Flamemon afterwards. But thanks to the Tommy, the Eldamon is basically freeze and can't swing, but he does evolve to the Agumon with Tai Chi Tamer there. And then casting the Atomic Inferno, and he does go for the 2 crit swing here, hopefully to end the game with the Kaisergreymon with the Takuya behind. But he does unfortunately hit into Leopardmon there, which is very unlucky or very sway in Singaporean terms, because there's only like a few cards that can deal with that swing, or rather that scenario, and it happened to be one of them. So he does swing at the Leopardmon with the Kaisergreymon thanks to that piercing ESS ability, but this game should be over thanks to that 3 Digimons against that 2 security that he does have left. Starting the first check though, hitting to a Pokemon. The last one will actually be no Automatic Blaster there, and this will be game for game 2. Now we'll go to game 3 here with the red player going first, hatching to a Digimon, and then hard calling the Pokemon with no red rookie in sight. So that's very unfortunate, and he does pick up a Tai Chi Tamer and a Burning Greymon thanks to that Pokemon. Now we do hatch a Digitama as well for the blue player, evolving to the Psychomon. And then going for the Pokemon ourselves, looking at top 5. Looks like we don't see any Tamer there, so that's unfortunate because you're not netting the full plus, but we just end the turn with Matt Ishida there. He does finally have the red rookie here to evolve the nursery, and we'll be swinging the Pokemon because you don't want the Matt Ishida to actually gain memory for free, because Pokemon is a liability, but he does actually go for the Tai Tamer play here. Now we do push out the Tamer here and then evolving for free thanks to that Pokemon, so you guys can actually understand why the Pokemon is so strong. Now we just evolve the Beowulfmon and then follow up with the Leopardmon. The level 5 1 cost is basically being very abused here, and then we'll be abusing it with Leopardmon of course. Now just push out the Nursery Digimon and evolving to the Monochromon here. Then pushing out the Tai Chi Tamer already. Then evolving to the Burning Greymon, which doesn't proc his ability yet because he does need Takuya, but by evolving one more time on top of the other Burning Greymon, he's able to actually snipe off the Psychomon instead of the Pokemon. Now this is a very smart play because we don't have any Tamer on the side of the blue field, so he can't really abuse the Pokemon, but the Psychomon can actually hinder his plays more. And we do have the Leopardmon swing the security, hitting to Atomic Inferno though, so this is like a repeat of game 2, but we do end the turn with another Matt Ishida here to pass the turn. Now the red player will definitely have something up his sleeve here, as he does hatch the Demi-Meramon, then evolving to the Flamemon, evolving to this Eldamon with just a 1 cost evolution, which Psychomon will have stopped, so there's a very nice foresight by him to actually kill off that Psychomon instead of the Pokemon, even though Pokemon is always a prime target to kill. But he does have another Burning Greymon here to kill off that Pokemon, and suddenly the field have changed, and the blue player definitely is in a disadvantage suddenly. So we do push up the Betamon here, then hard calling a Pokemon and hope for the best, looking at top 5. And we don't see any Tamer once again. We do hit to a Beowulfmon though, adding it to hand, and we suddenly have 3 Digimons on the red player side of the field here, swinging the Burning Greymon first, which is 7k DP thanks to the Digimon. The Flamemon will have 4k DP, doesn't even die to that Leopardmon, and we do finally hit into a dual tamer here, which the blue player definitely needed to actually come back from his game. But we don't have any Digimon with no Digisource there, so we don't gain any memory through the tamers, so that's very unfortunate to start the things off for this turn. And we do evolve the Leopardmon in nursery first. But thanks to the Pokemon, anything is possible because it's a free evolution to a level 4 here, and then able to take out a Digisource. In this case, you'll be taking out under the Flamemon here. Sorry, the replay will be done here, actually taking out from the Eldermon, because you'll be evolving to the BO3, and then swinging at the Burning Greymon while activating an ability to actually bounce the Flamemon to hand. So 2 Digimons will be dealt with in this turn itself. And thanks to the Flamemon ability, he's able to play a Takuya for free from his hand, but it shouldn't really change too much because he's already having a Takuya on the field. And the Chuckmo actually be swinging a security here, hitting to another Atomic Inferno, which is very scary. But we swing with actually the rookie there too, to actually take out the last 2 Digisource from the Eldermon. Does die though to the check, so that's unfortunate. But we do evolve the Chuckmon to a hybrid Digimon here that does freeze the Digimon for 1 cost, so that's very nice because we are choking the opponent as well as dealing with that Digimon on the field. And thanks to that play, we actually saved from a Kaisergreymon play, which will potentially end the game right there because of the Takuya on the field, as we does see it happening right here. Because he does have the Kaisergreymon in his hand and Takuya on the field. Because of the Eldermon not being able to swing as security, he's not able to go for game from this swing, but he's just going to use Kaisergreymon to actually clear the level 4 hybrid there. And thanks to that dual tamer, we do gain 2 extra memory here. And this should be more or less game here, with the Leopardmon being pushed out. Because we do have 3 Digimons against that 2 security there. But we do hit into an Atomic Blaster here, but it's only able to kill 1 Digimon thanks to that weird number of DP total together. And thanks to that level 4 hybrid in hand, and this will end the game. Now this is the blue hybrid deck list that I have been trying to showcase in the past 2 games. And this is the red hybrid deck that is being showcased in this game as well. Now thank you guys for watching till the end, and do consider subscribing, dropping a like and a comment if you guys do enjoy the content.